That's why if you're ever in a car wreck or truck wreck, you should call me, Larry Taylor with the Cochran Firm. We're here for you 24 hours a day. Call us at 214-2-million.
Great story of a lot of great athletes that are helping boost the Wichita Falls area, whether it's community service with Adrian Colbert or doing all of the Olympic work that Leah Brooks is doing. And speaking of sports, Toby McDuff joining us now. It's so great seeing all the stuff that the athletes do around town.
Yeah, I love seeing what Adrian and Talia both do for this community. They love the 940. They love where they grew up.
Yeah, and all the community service that gets done over at the All Hands Community Center as well. Yep. They do a lot of great work out there.
Yeah, Ronnie Williams has been a part of this community doing great things for years.
Yeah, a great way to just see all of that put together in one story. Tysh Session did a great job. So, sports tonight, what do we got on deck for tonight?
Well, we had a little bit of technology problems back there, so we're going to bring the Vernon College softball preview to Texoma tonight, let them know about the upcoming season for the Lady Shaps, and then we'll talk a little bit about what we're going to do with our National Signing Day story. That's all coming up next in sports.
Hi, I'm Larry Taylor. In Texas, roads and highways are dangerous. That's why if you're ever in a car wreck or truck wreck, you should call me, Larry Taylor with the Cochran Firm. We're here for you 24 hours a day. Call us at 214-2-million.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Next time you want to share that big story out of D.C., make sure it's from The Hill. Because TheHill.com is America's most shared political news brand for a reason. Trusted, credible, nonpartisan. Visit TheHill.com today.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire. And how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
Now, sports. With Tobin McDuff from the OSTC Sports Desk, your complete orthopedic team.
Our college sports season previews roll on tonight, and the spotlight shifts to Vernon. Lady Shaps softball program is coming off its winningest season in 5 years. They're not satisfied yet. Expectations are rising, confidence is high, and the push to keep the momentum going is already underway. MJ Baird has the story.
Hey, 4-6-3 double play.
It's year 5 with head coach Lindsay Lipscomb, and the Vernon College softball program is coming off its best season under her leadership. 30 wins, the most since 2021. The Lady Shaps recording a winning season, finishing above 500, looking to carry that momentum into 2026.
You know, last year we had a great season, and so a lot of those freshmen got to be a part of that. And so now it's just trying to get, as a sophomore, getting them to step up and be a leader and take on that role, getting new kids in here and trying to get them to buy into our culture and what we're doing. So that's been our focus this fall.
All we can think of is wanting to do even better. I feel like that just makes us think of how good we have to be and even better, and just having those wins, sets just a standard that could be normal, but like we just want to do even better.
Giovanka Frias returns as a weapon in the circle and as a leader on the team. She battled injuries last year, still starting 16 games, earning 10 wins with a 3.4 ERA over 93 innings of work. Katie Hatley is another returning starter. She led the team with over 100 innings pitched last spring. Add in a big group of freshman arms, and the Lady Shaps pitching staff expected to take a big step forward.
It's a complete difference from last year. Last year was basically 2-3 of us, but this year we actually have 6, 7, like almost a whole bunch of other pitchers. Now we have more backup. Now we can work more and more as a family, and I feel like we all have different skills that's going to work together, and I feel like it's going to even better us in the game.
Offensively, Vernon sported a team batting average over 350 last season, scoring 7.5 runs per game. But most of that production graduated. Anita Gonzalez, the only returning everyday starter, she hit 325 with a team-high 53 runs scored.
JUCO, you get a bunch of new people, and we had a sophomore-heavy team, but I think as a returning sophomore, just kind of making the freshmen feel confident and comfortable in the position that they're going to step into. Obviously, we have a lot more freshmen that are going to take starting positions, and just making them feel like they belong there. Like, we have some really talented freshmen, so just making them know that they can do and produce what they need to produce.
The Lady Shaps are hoping to produce a top 4 finish. With that comes a playoff berth as the program looks to make the conference tournament for the first time in 4 years.
Every day's a dogfight, to be honest. We play in the toughest conference in the nation, so, every day there's not days off. You have to come to work and ready to go, and so we just have to have that mindset from the beginning. We're going to lose some games and hopefully win a lot more than we lose, but you have to come in and give it your best effort, because any given day, it could be your day.
And day 1 is Friday at Wade Kirk Field. With your 2026 Vernon College softball season preview, I'm MJ Baird.
Michael Bowling promises that the weather will be great on Friday afternoon in Vernon for Trinidad State and Vernon College in the season opener. First pitch is slated for noon, and yes, it's a doubleheader, and there's no charge to get in and enjoy the games. Well, today was National Signing Day. We made the trip to several schools across Texoma as they celebrated soon-to-be college athletes. Nearly 20 Texoma athletes putting pen to paper today. We are unable to bring you the full coverage tonight due to some technology issues, so make sure you tune in tomorrow night for the full story. That's going to do it for tonight's Look at Sports. We'll see you back here after the break.
Hi, my name is Naya. When I was 19, I had my first car wreck. I didn't have any friends or family who knew what to do, so I didn't do anything. And I was scared. I felt stuck. And somebody told me that I needed a lawyer. And so I called Larry Taylor. When I called Larry Taylor, he got me together perfectly. I'm Gen Z, and so, we don't really like for people to talk down to us. We like for people to understand us and get where we're coming from. Ever since then, he got me right. And I promise if you call, he'll get you right too. 214-2 million.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Directly with community resources, from academic support to mental health services and basic needs assistance.
Families move from table to table, meeting educators, service providers, and community partners.
I'm Carney Porter.
And I'm Aaron Gonders. Parents across Wichita Falls gather for a community event focused on education, connection, and support.
And it's all to help parents navigate challenging times. Annie Young joins us now to talk more about this event. Annie, what can you tell us?
Thank you so much. This family-centered educational event connects parents, all brought together by the Region 9 Education Center. Each conversation offers guidance, resources, and a chance for parents to ask about their child's future.
We're in the mental health desert, really, and so we know that it's up to us as educators to really help bridge that gap and bring those resources to families. And so that's what this event is all about.
Every booth offers something different: academic programs, emotional support, and access to local services, all working toward one shared mission: strengthening families through education.
We know parenting is not easy, and every child will develop their own way and have their own way of going, and that's what this is called, charting the course.
Organizers say bringing these resources into one space removes barriers and creates direct connection between families and the support system around them.
We want them to have their own way, but help their parents chart the course with them, and it be part of a family dynamic.
Beyond information, this event delivers reassurance, reminding parents that support stands close by and that communities grow stronger when families feel seen and supported.
A lot of caring people and trying to offer resources for people to benefit.
Organizers say that support starts by showing up, which is exactly what people did, creating spaces where families connect, ask questions, and find the help they need to move forward.
Organizers say events like this also build long-term partnerships between schools and families. Region 9 plans to continue hosting events like these for our local community.
Well, it's great to keep that open line of communication, too, especially between those parents and those school officials. Annie, thank you so much for taking us there tonight.
In city news, a developer for a solar array has the green light to build on the north side of Wichita Falls.
Mark Calvano is the developer who is eyeing land at Wellington Lane and Keel Lane. Wichita Falls City Councilors approved the rezoning of about 188 acres to allow for the construction. When it comes to the solar array, Development Services Director Fabian Medellin told councilors solar panels and supporting equipment will cover just about all 188 acres.
Concerns were brought up, though, between the project and hindering Shepherd Air Force Base. Calvano does not have a set date yet, though, for groundbreaking or a timeline for construction.
City councilors also table a decision to bring a data center near Airport Drive in I-44. Brad Altman is seeking about 98 acres to build a data center. During the meeting, plans revealed there would be 9 buildings at 150,000 square feet, totaling about 1,350,000 square feet. Planning and Zoning approved the request at the January 14th meeting.
Mayor Tim Short asked that if councilors approved this, are plans set in stone that it must be a data center? Development Services Director Fabian Medellin told Short the city has no control over this. City Attorney Kinley Hegland said as long as the developer stays within the zoning guides, the developer can do whatever they want. Councilors tabled the decision until its next meeting on February 17th.
All right, let's go ahead now and check in with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling for a look outside. And Michael, it is going to be a warmer day tomorrow and in the coming days than it was today.
Yeah, we're going to be warming up nicely here over the next several days. We do have clear skies, though, for tonight. And as you know, with clear skies means we're going to cool down a little bit more quickly here as we go into the overnight hours. Current temperature outside is 42 degrees in Wichita Falls, 32 up in the Panhandle for Amarillo, 37 for Oklahoma City, 44 for DFW, 49 down towards Austin. We are 3 degrees cooler than we were this time yesterday, and we likely do cool down just to around freezing overnight tonight, so it will be a cold night here, but we are going to be warming up here as we go towards the end of this weekend, into the weekend with spring-like days ahead. We'll talk about that coming up here in a few minutes, guys.
All right, sounds good, Michael. Thanks so much. We'll see you a little bit later in the show. A North Texas veteran is using his own experience to make it easier for other veterans and first responders to get the help they need.
Through a Jacksboro-based nonprofit, he's training service dogs at no cost. Now, one of those dogs is getting national attention. As a veteran living with seizures, Joshua Burnside says when he first started looking for help nearly 8 years ago, many programs had wait lists, and he faced resistance because of the type of breed he wanted. He eventually paid $25,000, but he says the experience pushed him to make the process easier for others.
That's why he founded Hiatus Canine, a nonprofit that breeds and trains Belgian Malinois service dogs, specifically for veterans and first responders at no charge for the recipient. And we'll have more on the nonprofit if you want to find out more over on TexomasHomepage.com.
Don't go anywhere. Michael is back after the break with a look at his full forecast.
And still ahead, following last week's winter storm, we'll look at how the Wichita Falls Area Food Bank is getting back into gear. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Naya. When I was 19, I had my first car wreck. I didn't have any friends or family who knew what to do, so I didn't do anything. And I was scared. I felt stuck. And somebody told me that I needed a lawyer. And so I called Larry Taylor. When I called Larry Taylor, he got me together perfectly. I'm Gen Z, and so, we don't really like for people to talk down to us. We like for people to understand us and get where we're coming from. Ever since then, he got me right. And I promise if you call, he'll get you right too. 214-2million.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together, because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple, less pain, better sleep.
Best Reviews is an unbiased team that researches products in real-world situations to give reliable recommendations on just about everything.
Call that a plasma sword?
For the best reviews, go to bestreviews.com. Seriously, before you buy anything, ever.
Oh, I don't see where you got your degree.
I don't have one. I went another route.
All right. I guess tell me a bit about your experience.
For 15 years, I've been managing logistics and mastering project management skills.
Wow. Sounds like you've got just the kind of skills and experience we're looking for.
I'm a United States Marine. When I came home, I became angry. I had migraines and respiratory issues.
I served in the Army. There's a lot more people out there that have gone through more things. I shouldn't go and get those benefits because they had it worse.
If you could say anything to that veteran, what would you say? Every veteran is deserving the benefits they earned by serving our country. You deserve because you serve. If you're struggling with life after service, don't wait. Reach out.
Oklahoma's Weather Authority with Chief Meteorologist Michael Bowling.
So we have some nice warmer weather to look forward to over the next few days.
Yeah, we're gonna have nice temperatures, very spring-like returning. So if you didn't like that 2 weeks of winter, then hey.
It's right up my alley.
I know.
Coming my way.
Kearney was just absolutely miserable there for a little while. Taking a look outside right now on the Bowie Tower Cam, current temperature is 42 degrees. West-southwest wind right now at 6 miles per hour. That will continue to calm down even more overnight tonight. Looking at today's high, it was 56 degrees, so we went down as 1 degree below our average of 57. And our low this morning was a couple degrees above average at 33 degrees. Looking at the wind speed as we go into tomorrow tomorrow, we will see some gusty winds in spots, especially out of the west here as we get into the afternoon hour. Some wind gusts up over 20 miles per hour, pretty similar to the same breeze we had earlier today and yesterday, so not super strong by any means, but there will be a little bit of a breeze in the air. You'll see that shift to more of the northwest as we go into tomorrow evening. Then we get more of a north to northeast wind as we go into the day on Friday, but even calmer on that day. A very, very light breeze as we go into Friday. Now for the lows overnight tonight, we're going to be right around that freezing mark. You can see low 30s in the eastern half Texas, with some more mid 30s in the western portions of the area, but we do get down to the high 20s there. 29 for Lawton, 28 for Altus, so we're right around that freezing mark. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're warming up quite a bit. We're back up into the 70s here, 70 for Wichita Falls and Duncan, 72 for Lawton, 75 for Vernon and Quanah, 77 for the high in Kroll. As we look down south, you get 75 as well for Knox City and Seymour, 74 for Archer City, 71 for the high in Bowie. Now, as we go into the end of this week, we continue to warm up here. 77 degrees for Friday afternoon, 75 on Saturday, 78. Some spots will see the 80s as we get into Sunday. Still mid-70s to start out next week. Now, the end of next week looks a little bit cooler than it did yesterday, but we're still in the 60s there, so still pretty comfortable temperatures throughout the forecast. Satellite radar across the area is quiet for us right now. Clear skies. For any next rain chances that we have coming through next week, we got to look further out to the west. We have this cutoff low that's just west of Mexico's west coast, and also we got this nice little new trough that's developing in the Pacific Ocean. Those are going to be the two things that we watch for early next week, because here's that area of low pressure, there's the trough. They're going to be pushing to the east here as we go towards the beginning of next week, really Monday into Tuesday morning. Small rain chance there. That doesn't look like the best one. I haven't put it in my 7-day forecast yet, but there is at least that chance Monday into Tuesday. The better rain chance next week comes towards the end of the week on Friday. This is that next trough that comes through. Could be a better rain chance for the end of next week, but not in the short term. Short term wise, we're looking at a lot of sunshine here going into the day for tomorrow. Keeping the sunshine going into the day on Friday. Saturday, mostly sunny skies, and then Sunday is when more cloud cover is going to start rolling in here as we go into Saturday night. So for tonight, though, 32 degrees, clear and calm with a west wind at 2 to 6 miles per hour. 70 for the high tomorrow, breezy and nice. West winds will become northwesterly, gusting up over 20 miles per hour in spots. Here's a 7-day forecast, sunny skies and 70s into the weekend. A little bit more cloud cover as we go into the beginning of next week.
It's the ultimate hockey experience. The Allen Americans are back. Join us at the Credit Union of Texas Event Center for heart-pounding action, unforgettable moments, and a community that bleeds red, white, and blue. Bring your family and friends and enjoy amazing food, fun activities, and the thrill of live hockey. Feel the rush as the Allen Americans battle it out on the ice. Get tickets today at AllenAmericans.com and join the adventure. Allen Americans Hockey, where every game is a win.
Hi, I'm Larry Taylor. In Texas, roads and highways are dangerous. That's why if you're ever in a car wreck or truck wreck, you should call me, Larry Taylor with the Cochran Firm. We're here for you 24 hours a day. Call us at 214-2-million.
Introducing Purple, the only mattress with the GelFlex Grid, designed to relieve pressure and reduce pain, so you can end and start your day feeling refreshed. From quiet mornings to meaningful moments together. Because the right bed doesn't just improve your night, it improves your day. Save up to $500 on a Purple mattress during the President's Day sale. Purple. Less pain, better sleep.
Love the hustle, Cliff. Who are you? Your lungs. We're quite proud of you.
Even though you quit smoking years ago, you may be at risk for lung cancer.
Okay. But with the routine screening, you can detect it early when it's more curable.
Sounds good, guys. Can I get a little space here?
Biologically, no.
Okay.
Listen to your lungs. Get a routine screening that could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
My biggest fear in the middle of my addiction was that I would never be able to get over it and that my kids wouldn't have a father. I started thinking, you know what? This isn't my story. For the longest time, fear held me back from ultimately being who I wanted to. I had to become a better man to be a better father. It's important to me that my kids are empowered and truly believe that if they can think it, they can do it.
feel sometimes that I'm not listened to. I feel that I'm not getting the attention that I need, and it's a lot built up in my chest. I would just want you to listen to me more often and evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
Listening is a form of love. Find ways to support your kids at soundidouttogether.org.
Thunder. You're watching KFDX 3 News. The Oklahoma City.
Now that the snow and ice are gone, the Wichita Falls Area Food Bank can continue its mission of helping those in need here in our community. The food bank has partnered with United Regional Healthcare System to offer a mobile pantry for those that might not be able to make it to the food bank. But they had to postpone the mobile pantry due to dangerous roadways and parking lots where they would normally set up. Director of Philanthropy, Julie Naraki, says thanks to their more than 90 community partners, they were ensuring that anyone needing food received it during the time inclement weather hit.
We've been asked very often, what are the effects of the weather? And what I can say is hunger is circumstantial. And what we see in our neighbors is hunger is 365 days a year. So regardless if the sun is out or we're experiencing ice or snow, the food bank and our community partners are there to meet the needs of our neighbors that are